And we will come back to that in a little bit. Now that we've gotten rid of these... Actually, now that we've gotten rid of this guys, there is another quick thing I can do. Of course, leaving the area means they killed off Findle.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come...
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Oh, no, he's still unconscious, right. Well.
To the shadows. Almost too easy. Go.
I did forget about that. Okay.
Stepping softly. All right.
And then let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and use one of our short rests to refresh our bite and get that careless damage back.
That's curious.
You're gonna be sorry, every last one of you.
Over here.
Oh look, one of you found the stones to talk to me, rather than crying and moaning about your dead mates. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute, and hang you by your guts.
You know what? I don't think I've ever gotten here before the tieflings. They can try, but they won't be the first goblins I've killed today.
Yeah? How many were there? 4? We got more than you can handle. And our priestess keeps us fighting, even if someone sticks a few holes in us. Got a whole lab set up, cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Nice story. Buy it for a copper in a tavern.
It's the truth. I swear on your mother's grave. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Well, I will use the same logic I used here before, which is Cazador, at least, would probably not stoop to using a goblin for an agent. So maybe this priestess gut is worth checking out. Deal. I'll get you out of here.
Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. Oh, you!
Nice.
Oh, even your cages are boring.
Hardly a challenge.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word.
Follow me. I'll keep you safe.
Happily. Lead the way.
And we're just gonna go back the way we came. Especially now that those other goblins are dead.
thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say.
I'll do a lot worse in that cage if you don't make this worth my while.
I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Alright, so we will start making our way towards the camp then.
Leave tracks. They won't see me coming.
But then there's these people to deal with.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Illithid, wisdom. I'll go where I wish. And there's no need for the guidance here.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured and I wasn't thinking.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head.
And ultimately, we do want to end up with Illithid power, so we're
Your
gonna just
minds
do the thing.
intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brynna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. He will. He.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Explain this absolute to me.
What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, True Soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
A crude summary. You have more to learn of our faith, novice.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
So why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous.
We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
These fugitives. Tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
And what happened to your brother, exactly?
An oil bear. It had him on the ground before we had a chance to react. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks.
And we plan on facing that owlbear ourselves, and we're gonna want their help to do it. You need to find this beast and avenge your brother.
What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
True soul.
And that was worth some more experience.
They sounded deranged.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Let your body guard you. Welcome to Tadpole's influence. We like being strengthened.
Withering away the moment its host is dead. Not that I expected loyalty from a worm.
And we also want to go ahead and put the shaft of a broken spear. That does give us a bonus to a skill, nature +1, so we'll go ahead and wear it.
What have we here? Quick step. Neither seen nor heard. Stepping softly into my pocket.
Check out this path underneath the thing real quick.
All right.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
And that's basically just to section off that piece of the map. Sneak past these fools who are going to be waiting on me for a while. And we're going to come up to this forested area just because it has a lot of natural resources. Not terribly interested in talking to them yet. Well, actually, we may as well go ahead and do that.
Radio not. Not a sound. Goblins. I can smell trouble ahead.
Alright, so very nice. We
Maybe you do.
made the perception check and saw the goblin ambush, which gives us a reason to turn away for now until we have more information.
The softest.
So let's talk to these people who we saw at the gate.
Be brief.
Damn it. I wish we could at least have given them a proper burial.
I
told them to run, the idiots. You better turn north here, or you'll end up like them.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
I thought you were busy leading your crew.
Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons.
What was the contract?
The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Let's say I want that gold. Where would I find the relic?
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks. I'll take it.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on. We're wasting time.
So we'll go ahead and read this real quick. Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest, Master Waukeen, the Arcanist of Athkatla, the recluse of Ramazas Tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover the storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and the incredible fortune assured. But this is just a hand build. We don't need to hang on to it, now that we know. And there's plenty of bodies to loot. Goblin's drawing. Drawn in thick charcoal lines upon an animal skin, this childlike portrait depicts 3 stick figures, a goblin with sparks in its hands, a square humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown. But we don't need to keep it.
Let's keep to the shadows. A little souvenir.
We do not want to go south.
Don't mind if I do.
For a couple of reasons. South is not safe yet, and also we want to keep Ethel in the grove as much as for a while, because she has things that we want. So let's take his advice and turn north. $60 experience, I think, basically just for getting close to the thing.
What's that? That thing is small, and I am not.
We know from Astarion being a companion that he has no interest in talking to animals. But I'm not gonna hurt Scratch. I'm just gonna... lure him away from his master so I can... burgle. And we don't have to be too careful about it, because Scratch doesn't really have any kind of awareness of his master's belongings. We just didn't want him to see us mess with the corpse. So turning north has us crossing the river. But we don't necessarily want to travel up along the road. We don't know who we could run into by doing that. So let's just keep along the bank. And then here we find the smuggling ring. Stealth and sleight of hand +2. That is going to be huge. But it also comes with a drawback of charisma -1. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to put that on our custom toolbar so we can put it on and take it off as appropriate. And I believe somewhere around here is the perception check.
On the hunt. Stay low.
Yep.
Something over there.
I'm not strong enough to move it, but we can get that later. I just wanted to make sure that I gave myself the best chance to actually make the check so that we could get it.
I wonder.
And it looks like there's hyenas on the road. Hyenas can be aggressive. We'd rather not mess with them.
Well, hello.
Give me a moment.
Smoke. Something's burning. Yes, let's. If I must.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear.
What the hell's happened here?
A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
And she's right. There's drow as well as goblin corpses. Interesting.
I hear shouting.
We'll never put this fire out. You're better off helping anyone trapped inside.
Grand Duke Ravengard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push!
Grand Duke Ravengard?
Yes! The hero of Baldur's Gate! He could be trapped! Help us get through!
What happened to this place?
Goblins and drow happened. Now push, damn it!
Oh, we can try. Ha!
Damn! Find another way inside.
That makes sense for Astarion, honestly.
Off the door, I'll find my own way in.
Let's dance.
Immune to piercing damage, that's why.
Just like old times. Simple.
Oh, so this is where we would want to put on the smuggler's ring.
I'm trapped!
Very, very quiet.
Oh,
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Shall we? Hello, chum.
Fresh air. At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
Takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The Council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through?
so I'm actually torn here because Duke Ravengard is exactly the kind of person that Cazador would want under his control. But could he reach that high with his current political power? I wouldn't put it past him. But on the other hand, it could be worth a great deal to be owed a favor from the Duke. So, let's start with this recognition. Ravengard's a champion of the people of Baldur's Gate. I believe Astarion would know that.
A champion indeed. He's the invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
Why entrust this to me? You have others at your command.
By the time aid arrives, it might be too late. You've the heart of a dragon and the will of a hero. Tell me I can count on you.
Sure, I'll say I'll rescue Duke Ravengard. You have my word.
Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity.
That's what I was looking for.
Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
Now, unfortunately, none of these are particularly good for me. But, I will pick up the Jolt Shooter, I suppose, at least, until I get the hand crossbows I want. Being an elf, at least I'm proficient with it. So, I mean, it's good for now. And let's go ahead and see what we can get from
Don't mind if I do.
these corpses.
Time for discretion.
You are way over there. Are you gonna notice me if I get this? I guess not. We should be pretty close to 3, yeah? Yeah, we're pretty close.
Get this thing off me!
Investigation. Find leverage to shift the beam. That's going to be much better than strength. Uh-oh.
Damn! Just go. I'm done for.
Piercing resistance. I can jump back out here. So I'm not in danger. And I can try to destroy it in time.
Find a way out! Slaughtered everyone. Mary. Oh, Mary. No.
Oh, that wasn't worth XP, it looks like.
Mary. No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me.
It wouldn't have made a difference.
She would have survived. If only I'd kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry. What am I gonna do? She's all I had.
What was that about a dowry?
It's for a sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left. She said I'd never see her again. She was right.
Count your blessings. At least you're still alive.
How is this a blessing? You should have let me burn.
I mean, we could still do that if you want. Part of the reason we wanted to come here, though... There we go. This is only 2 hit points. Do we have Featherfall yet? We have a potion of Featherfall. Good enough. A sweet key. Probably don't need that anymore.
A quick rummage.
Oops.
Very nice. And to think, I was expecting a needle. Yes, please. Let's prowl.
Oh,
The ox tenses, horns lowered in your direction.
back away. Well, if that ox doesn't want us to investigate the thing, oh, we picked up a candle, but I think it's ended the camp. That's okay.
The subtle approach.
That was one experience.
What's
Oh well.
in here?
Hey, XP is XP. Plus, he was stopping us from getting some loot.
Subtle steps. Let's hope for gold. Never mind.
All right. This is a pretty important one, but we do want to get in there, so...
Let's keep to the shadows.
A human man awaits you, a spell crackling at his fingertips.
Persuasion. Wait. Do we want the guidance or do we want the advantage? We... 1, 2, 3, 4. We have about a 50-50. Advantage would give us about a 75% chance. So let's do that instead of the guidance. Or we can have both. Because it's a scroll of charm person and it doesn't use concentration. Okay.
He freezes, waiting on your next word.
Rogue Persuasion. This is all pretty crude as far as traps go. You'll probably kill us both.
Let's say I'd rather not fight then. What's your business down here?
Flick out a single hand sign. Profit.
One of our own, eh? All right, down you go. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
All right.
Step quick.
And I'm not gonna... Oh, that's right. He's only charmed for a certain amount of time. I'm not gonna spend time to loot right now. I'm just gonna go. Till next time, folks.